Yo, what it do? It's nice back at another video. Today we are reacting to Khamzat Chimaev has pulled out of the UFC Saudi card. Jamal Hill is not fighting either International Fight Week. Conor McGregor, like I told y'all 9 days ago, he is pulling out of UFC 303. Michael Chandler is having to wait 2 to 3 more months. Diego Lopes is going to be added to the UFC 303 card. Alex Pereira is fighting Yuri Proska. That's literally a free KO. We have the MMA updates. MMA updates is about to be on the way, and I'm about to show y'all. Let's get straight into it. Let's listen to Dana White first. No BAP, because we're going to get all into it, man. Let's get into it, man. Explain yourself, Dana.
McGregor is out of 303 versus Michael Chandler with an injury. The new main event is Alex Pereira, former not only UFC middleweight
bro, this is a free KO. He's fighting, bro. Look who he's fighting, gang.
Champion. He's also the first and only fighter to win both middleweight and light heavyweight titles in UFC history. He also did it in the shortest amount of time. He did it in 736 days and 7 fights. He finished 7 of 9 wins by knockout, which is a 78% finish rate, and won.
Like, do you see this nigga? Look what he just did to Jamal Hill,
which is a 78%.
My God.
Finish rate, and won 10 of his last 11 fights, and he is facing former UFC light heavyweight champion Yuri Prochazka, who has an unbelievable 23 first-round wins. He has 25 by knockout, 3 by submission. That is a 97% finish rate. The co-main event will be number 3 ranked Brian Ortega, who has the second most finishes in featherweight history and the second most submissions in featherweight history. He won Performance of the Night 8 times, and he will be taking on rising superstar Diego Lopes.
Man.
He has 22 of his 24 wins coming by finish with 10 knockouts and 12 submissions. That's a 92% finish rate. Also, Jamal Hill is out with a knee injury. So,
like, bro, what's up with all these fighters getting injured? That's tough. They're scared.
Carlos Ulberg, who is 11-1 and has 6 first-round finishes with 7 wins by knockout and 2 wins by submission and an 82% finish rate, and he's on a 6-fight win streak, will now be taking on Anthony Smith. He has 21 first-round finishes, 19 wins by knockout, 15 by submission, and ladies and gentlemen, that's a 90% finish rate. So, it has been a crazy week here.
Anthony Smith is fucking terrible, nigga.
Unfortunately, Khamzat Chimaev is out of the fight next weekend in Saudi Arabia.
Khamzat, like, bro, we see you on the bed, bro. Like, I'm gonna pull it up, bro. Like, we see you on the bed, bro. Like we're actually starting to get worried for this nigga Khamzat, bro. Like, cause you've only fought 4 times in 4 years. Cause you took 3 fights in 3 weeks 4 years ago.
Violently, and I mean violently ill. So he's going back home, and hopefully he gets well soon. The replacement, Ikram Aliskerov. Who is Ikram Aliskerov? This,
bro, he's literally only there because it's a Saudi Arabian card, bro, and they need somebody to step in quick, and nobody else. When I mean nobody else in the middleweight division can step up, nobody else.
Guy is 50.
Not Sean Strickland, not Jerkis, not Izzy, not Paulo, like nobody.
15-1. His only loss in his 16-fight pro career is the Khamzat Chimaev. So this dude is a legit contender in only his 3rd UFC fight. If he gets a knockout against Robert Whittaker, he'll go into a tie for the longest active UFC knockout streak. He's got 7 first-round finishes, 6 wins by knockout, 5 by submission. This guy has finished 11 of 15 wins, 73% finish rate. He's on a 7-fight win streak.
He's nice. I'm not gonna lie, he's nice, but it's just not Khamzat, bro. He's nice, but it's just not Khamzat, bro. Let's get into it with Khamzat, man. Let's get into it, man. Bro, he ain't dropping on his own page, cuz. Are you serious, Khamzat? You are fucking terrible, my nigga. This nigga ain't drop on his own page. Like, bro. This is what it is, bro. This boy Khamzat's in the hospital, gang. Come on, Ganger. You're in the hospital, bro. Like this is what I'm saying, like, bro. Like, I don't know if his autoimmune is messed up. He has some type of disease or something, but please get well soon, Khamzat. We need to see you. You were supposed to be the welterweight championship by 2024. And this is what's happening, man. It's just a scary turn of events, man. It's just not it. No BAP. It's really just not it. I'm not gonna lie. Let's get into Conor. Real quick. Michael Chandler getting cooked. Actually, let's look at Chandler real quick because this is what's crazy about it. I feel so bad for this nigga because look what he posted. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough, man. That's tough. That's tough, man. He really got he's already down 1-0, man. He's already down 1-0, man. He's already cooked. Michael Chandler's cooked, man. He has no chance versus this nigga, man. He got no chance, man. He got no chance, man. Let's get into the vid. MMA guru time.
McGregor versus Chandler situation was enough. We now have this to talk about as well. Khamzat Chimaev, injured, out. Ikram Aliskerov, in against Whittaker. He's unranked. He doesn't have a good win.
Literally, man, but all we can do is tell these niggas, man. They just don't want to listen. On God.
In his entire career. We also have this situation, the co-main event of UFC 303 allegedly is cancelled. Jamal Hill, Carlos Ulberg. We have no information on what it is that's been cancelled and who it is that has pulled out of the fight and why it's been cancelled. We are having a bunch of stuff not told to us, apparently, about UFC 303. And we now have Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopes added to that card. Maybe if they can keep the co-main event together, it will still be good. But this is a great addition to UFC 303. And we'll talk about this matchup as well. There's also the reality of the Khamzat Chimaev situation. He's in really bad condition, apparently, in hospital. So I don't know what is going on with Khamzat Chimaev, but the guy constantly has these really nasty health scares. I don't have health scares like this, and I am not living as healthy of a life as Khamzat Chimaev. Nowhere near it. So clearly something else is going on. Maybe an autoimmune disorder. Who knows? We also have this. I thought I'd just talk about at the end. McGregor versus Chandler. Chandler basically gave us some confidence here, saying that I've never pulled out of a fight, and neither is McGregor.
Then he got 10-8'd by Dana White. That's tough, man. I want to get into this Khamzat shit.
Injuries, and this is a real serious illness, but man, these guys stop fighting as much as soon as they start making any kind of money.
No bad.
Which is really interesting. But Khamzat Chimaev's pulled out. Again, these were the reasons given. Khamzat Chimaev has had a serious medical emergency. He's once again in the hospital. Prayers up. I don't know what this is. After each hardship, there is relief, is being said. Garam could...
Oh, man, this nigga Khamzat, man. I don't know what's up with Khamzat. I feel like he's just stalling, man. He got to be just stalling. I want to get into... We already know about Robert Aliskerov. That's a fucking L fight. Let's get into Conor, man. We know about Robert Whittaker, Aliskerov. Nobody wants to talk about that shit. I'm not going to lie. Nobody wants to talk about this shit. We're 9 minutes into the vid. Let's get into it. You feel me?
He's been saying a bunch of vague stuff that makes no sense. Like, he said this will bring the 303 saga to an end on one of his tweets. And I'm like, dude, does that mean the fucking fight's on and the saga of this fight being off is over? Or is the saga of the fight being on off and now it's over? Like, he's being so vague about some of his tweets. He's literally engagement baiting. And but he probably does have some sources, so we'll see. But Michael Chandler seems to think, MMA fact of the day, amount of times these fighters have pulled out of fights, 0-0. So clearly, they've got an idea that this fight is still going down. And I hope that it is, because June was such a strong week or month.
It was, man. June was fucking stacked, man. No bap. June was stacked, but now it's not, man. Conor McGregor's out. Alex Pereira's in. New main event, new co-main event. Brian Ortega's on it. His submission is free. Pereira's getting a KO. They're just giving us money because they know that Pereira's really free money. So, yeah, man, it's about to be amazing fights. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts and drop comments for the podcast too, because I'm going to need it for the podcast. And peace.